Coppola! Big thanks to Luigi comes up to the stage. Luigi Coppola, everybody!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, my name is Luigi Coppola. This first poem is sort of inspired by the nursery rhyme There Was No Lady That Swallowed a Fly. Well done, very good. However, these are the original words, changed for political reasons. There was a young species that killed all the bees. There was a young species that drowned all the cats, skinned them and wrung them and swung them in sacks. They drowned all the cats and wiped out the bees, tighten their squeeze. Tell me why, please. There was a strange species that slaughtered the hogs, violent epilogues for all of the hogs. They slaughtered the hogs and drowned the cats, skinned them and wrung them and swung them in sacks. They drowned the cats and wiped out the bees, increased the degrees, wiped out the bees. Tell me why, please. There was a blind species that butchered the tigers to satiate buyers with the skins of the tigers. They butchered the tigers and slaughtered the hogs. They slaughtered the hogs and drowned the cats, skinned them and wrung them and swung them in sacks. They drowned the cats and wiped out the bees, brought a deep freeze, wiped out the bees. Tell me why, please. There was a hateful species that hunted the rhinos. For ivory, they disposed of all of the rhinos. They hunted the rhinos and butchered the tigers. They butchered the tigers and slaughtered the hogs. They slaughtered the hogs and drowned all the cats, skinned them and wrung them and swung them in sacks. They drowned all the cats and wiped out the bees, sold all they seized, wiped out the bees. Tell me why, please. There was a cruel species that culled all the elephants. What malicious negligence to cull all of the elephants. They culled all the elephants and hunted the rhinos. They hunted the rhinos and butchered the tigers. They butchered the tigers, slaughtered the hogs. They slaughtered the hogs and drowned all the cats, skinned them and wrung them and swung them in sacks. They drowned all the cats and wiped out the bees, spread a disease, wiped out the bees. Tell me why, please. There was a mad species that murdered the whales, sawed off the tails of all of the whales. They murdered the whales and culled the elephants. They culled the elephants and hunted the rhinos. They hunted the rhinos and butchered the tigers. They butchered the tigers, slaughtered the hogs. They slaughtered the hogs and drowned all the cats, skinned them and wrung them and swung them in sacks. They drowned all the cats and wiped out the bees, poisoned the seas, wiped out the bees. Tell me why, please. There was a lost species that cut down the forests. Slitting your wrists is cutting down the forest. They cut down the forest and murdered the whales. They murdered the whales and culled the elephants. They culled the elephants and hunted the rhinos. They hunted the rhinos, butchered the tigers. They butchered the tigers, slaughtered the hogs. They slaughtered the hogs and drowned all the cats, skinned them and wrung them and swung them in sacks. They drowned the cats and wiped out the bees, pulverized trees, wiped out the bees. Tell me why, please. There was a doomed species that blew up the planet. Damn it! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get some scores for Luigi. Oh. Let's get some scores. I can see one, I can see two. Yeah. The pride cards coming around, judges. You can reject those. Audience, is this for the tell me why? Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Right, okay, I can see two scores. Let's get three more scores. And then we're going to have more points in our first round. You see one, I can see two. 3-4, right. Great, you ready? Okay, from low to high, we've got a 7.9. Very good. We go up to a 9.0. Good job. We go up a smaller way to a 9.1. A 9.3. And there's that bell will be a nice and loud because we've got another 10. Okay. You've kept the high numbers and you've also kept 6. So 6, 11 or 12?
6.
12, I heard 12. Okay, we're going to have number 12. It's a poet who we've had before, but not for a little while. We'd like to have him back. Please welcome Trench Poet, aka I'm Morpheus. Keep it going, Trench Poet. Keep it going, Trench Poet comes up the stage.
Cheers. Wonderful to be here. I'd like to share an irreverent peek into the world of yoga. he's up with the birds to the studio. Kundalini rising up his tongue torso. When he strikes